Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Okay, Flosstube video time. I know. It's been 2 weeks, but that's okay. It's been kind of crazy around here. Doing everything to keep everybody occupied, keep the kids occupied, keep myself occupied. I hope everyone is safe, healthy, what have you, and keeping busy. We're in the middle of a stay-at-home kind of. It's not a full stay-at-home order, but we're under kind of sort of a lockdown, and we're only allowed to go out to get the essential things like food, whatever. So, wanted to bring you guys up to date on my stitching. Yes, I've started stitching again. In between, keeping the kids occupied and so forth and all that good junk. Yeah, so they're trying to prepare them for, school work that they're going to send home and you name it. So don't mind me. I'm a hot mess this morning. I didn't put any makeup on. It's one of those days. So, where I just didn't feel like putting any makeup on. So, I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on my cross stitching, and the needle fell out of this. Mostly my patterns are Hades, Heaven and Earth, and so I need to stop saying I tried to get the habit. Anyway, so I was working, this is the first one, this is 4 seasons. As you guys can see, I started working on, I was on the bottom row and I got frustrated and went to the second row and got frustrated with the first page. Now I'm on the second page and I'll try to bring it as close as I can. But yeah, it's confetti. Confetti, excuse my language, hell is basically what it is. Confetti hell. So that one I worked on. Thank God for Pattern Keeper app, because let me tell you, that was, and that one's taken me a little longer because of the confetti, because that's mostly what it is down at the bottom. So yeah, then I finished a page on the next one, which is my Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt. Hold on. I'm trying to get, I'm not prepared, guys. You guys know that. I'm never prepared, it seems. But, and I started another page. This is, I just started the next page and I put this aside to start working on my next one. And, of course, you guys can see what that is at the top. I'm not sure what that's called. I know it's a statue, but I'm not sure what this thing is called. If you guys can see it. I know it's Egyptian. Don't ask me. I don't know. But that's that one, and I'm going to hopefully work on that again. I told you I haven't. This is the only way I can keep my sanity with my children. Now, I had to put this one aside because I really screwed this one up. So I'm trying to decide if I want to restart this whole thing, because I'm going to have to end up buying. This is on a paper chart. I don't have this one on Pattern Keeper. It's Sistine Chapel. So I'm trying to decide, because I've screwed up this whole entire page over here. This whole section here. I don't know if you guys can't see that. It's all the way down at the bottom. This whole section. So I'm trying to decide. And then I had to start down at this section because I got frustrated with this, the last 2 pages. So I'm trying to decide if I want to restart it on smaller fabric or what I want to do, because I've seriously screwed up this whole section. And I tried to rip everything out on this part, and I was trying to figure out, I was measuring my fabric, trying to figure out if I could, if I had anything smaller or bigger count to put this on, and apparently I don't. So I am now in the midst of I'm saving up for the Easy Grid fabric from Haid, and I'm going to measure it to see, I'm going to figure it out on my cross stitch calculator what size I need for this on 18 or 22 count, because I really screwed it up. But yeah, I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to buy the digital digital pattern and put it on my Pattern Keeper app, so that's easier. Because don't get me wrong, okay, I love paper charts. I have plenty of paper charts here from Haid, and I have plenty of charts from that are, you know, PDF or whatever. And now that I have the Pattern Keeper app and using that, it's easier. If you don't do anything, please, those of you that don't use those of you that stitch big patterns like Haid and Mystic Stitch or whatever, my advice is get Pattern Keeper app or Goodreader, because they don't have Pattern Keeper app on Apple yet. But excuse me, I'm gonna tell you that those are definitely game changers, because because of this one being a paper chart and me working from it and using coloring pencils. Believe me, I've used coloring pencils, and I swore by them for the longest time, and highlighters. But now that they have apps to do this with, it's easier. And that's one reason why I kept putting this to the side, because I didn't have an actual digital chart for this one. So it's going to be a big decision. I am going to add something else to the rotation for this, because most of my charts that I have that I'm working with are on our PDF, whatever, you know, Pattern Keeper app, whatever, and it's easier. So I'm gonna have to sit down and decide which one I want to work on. Let's see. I know I know a couple of people have asked me about these little pins, and some people have asked me to show how I use them. So the next video that I do for Flosstube, I will show you guys how to, what have I got, hair? Oh, it's my hair attached to my finger. I will show you guys how I park with these. There's a lot of people that park that just like leave the threads hanging down after they put it into the block where they're going to put it. The Pattern Keeper app, you don't necessarily, I think, now I've not tried it on the Pattern Keeper app, because I just couldn't get the parking of just laying it down on, letting it just lay. It just, I used to do it that way, and it got me so confused that I came up, somebody suggested the pins to me. So it's easier for me. I don't know why, but I will show you, I will do a video probably Saturday morning. I'm thinking Yes, because I don't have videos on Saturday. That'll be the only time I'll do that video. I don't do videos on Saturday usually, except for my live on Sunday. But I will do that tutorial. I just have to figure out how to camera setup. So, other than that, I've just been reading, stitching, diamond painting, and trying to just keep my kids occupied during all of this craziness that's going on out there. We, as I said earlier, they kind of, what was it, Monday? I think it was Monday. They made a stay-at-home order for people that weren't, except for essential businesses. And I know you're going to ask me what's essential. To be truthful, I don't even know. And I had to, only because I don't go out, so I didn't have to worry about it. But, and of course, you know, schools are closed until April 24th. So the teachers from Sky School are trying to find a way around that. They're trying to set up some kind of, you know, thing. And in the meantime, I've been trying to keep them busy. They've been kind of helping me clean, which I consider, you know, kind of phys ed, because, you know, they're walking around. And trying to get them to just, you know, especially Sky, little dude, trying to get him to, you know, been working with him on his reading. And his teacher, texted me the other day and told me that all of his grades were really, really good. He has one grade that's like a C. So that's, you know, but I'm not really, you know, worried about it. Even though he's working on it. And I think what I'm going to do, when he's out in the living room, so he might hear me. I think what I'm going to do, I have a notebook here, and I'm going to just start doing, every week they would do a, like, read for so many minutes and then write in a reading journal. So I think I'm going to start doing that, because I have a couple notebooks here, spiral notebooks that he could do that from. So that way, you know, at least he's keeping up on his reading, keeping up on his writing, and all that kind of junk. And the only issue that I have, and I've talked to his teachers, is we don't have a printer that works. So they're going to try to figure that out, because I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that doesn't have, you know. But other than that, between all that, I've just been keeping busy with my stitching, my diamond painting. And I know y'all didn't want to hear me run on about my problems around the house. I'm sorry. I do want to start my Stitch With Me's back up, but I'm kind of concerned because I'm not one to mess over this and get upset over this, but there's not a lot of views, and what views there are, you know. I'm going to try to do it with my tablet, my iPad. So I don't know if that's going to work easier than my webcam. You know, I've got to test it out and see what happens. But anyway, I will be doing those again. No, I didn't forget. But I will not be doing the one that, excuse me, I'm working on now that I was doing for Stitch With Me's. Unless, of course, you guys want me to. I don't know. I'll figure that out eventually. But other than that, guys, I hope everyone has a great day. And I hope everyone, you know, stays healthy and safe. And, you know, remember to wash your hands. And please, 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 please know that there's things you can do if you're home. If you're not working from home, if you're a stay-at-home mom like I am, believe me, if you do hobbies like I do, you got plenty of stuff to keep you busy. Between my kids and me. Yeah. So until next time, guys, I will see you all next week or in 2 weeks. I'm going to do Flosstube videos every 2 weeks. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks and have a great day.